had somebody ask me if I believed in fate. What do you think? I am Jacqueline with JacquelineNichols.com, and I am in Auckland, New Zealand, sharing so much good energy here. Oh my gosh, it's been incredible. And you know that I'm on my angel-led course of direction. The angels are the ones yapping to me. So the other night, I was getting all into my videos and I was having a lot of fun. And then all of a sudden, I was like, oh my gosh, it's dark outside. It's time to go get some food here. Mind you, I'm in an Airbnb and I don't have any groceries with me. So I started walking down the street. And as I was walking, I realized that restaurants don't stay open that late around here. So as I would approach a restaurant, I would notice that looked like it was about to close. And so I kept going. And then all of a sudden my angel said, turn right down this street. And these little alleyways have been kind of their thing on this trip. So I started to turn and I noticed it was kind of dark and I thought, okay, am I trying to be a little over comfortable or not? Well, of course, I still went forward and noticed that there was light just past the block. And as I was walking down and kind of found myself doing this like little jig step, I'd walk a little bit, stop, pause, look around, trying to figure out, why am I down this side street? And then I'm looking at a restaurant sign thinking, ooh, it looks pretty bright in there. Maybe there's some food. And then I just stand and there's a whole bunch of cars going. So I'm like, how do I cross this street? I'm still getting used to the street walking around because of the cars on opposite sides as it is in the US. So as I'm standing there, I see this guy walking and he's got his headphones in. And he looks at me a couple times and then continues walking. And then I kind of yell out at him and say, hey, do you know anywhere that's open late to eat? And he came over and started talking to me. And it was one of those like natural, comfortable conversations. I love just meeting people spontaneously. So he's like, oh, there's this restaurant and this restaurant. I'm not actually from here, but I visit here a lot. So I do know of a couple of places, and he had just left having dinner himself. So as our conversation continues, standing on the side of the little sidewalk area, he goes, well, let me just walk you to wherever would be a good place. Let me just continue on with you. I don't need to walk home to my hotel right now. I can continue with you. And I was like, thank you. I'm just hungry here. So we just keep walking. And then before I know it, we're actually back at the restaurant that he had just eaten at. So we pop in and there, look at him and he's like, I'm back, but I'm just gonna have a glass of wine and she's gonna get something to eat. So he went up to the counter, ordered us some drinks, and I ordered myself some food. It was delicious. It was so perfect. It was exactly what I wanted. And then I started talking about why I'm in New Zealand and how I'm out on my quest to figure out what's next for me. And I had just been living in Mexico and I'm just open to possibilities, meeting great people. And so our conversation turns into a lovely chat. And then we both head back to our separate places and he's like, hey, well, let me show you another place tomorrow. And so he picks me up, we go get breakfast in a town nearby. People have been telling me about this town, it sounded great. And so I was really excited to get outside because I'm just walking right now. So all I'm seeing is the same kind of circle of streets, which they're wonderful. And so that was really fun to go to a new place. And then we sit down and we have this delicious breakfast. I had this Mediterranean egg dish that was so good. Well, as we're talking, he stops and looks at me and goes, do you believe in fate? And I was like, oh, I got some stories to tell you. Yes, I do. He has been looking for a while for just that little extra nugget to put him over the edge to tell him it's time to do some more traveling. I guess in New Zealand, it's extremely common to travel when you're done with your early education. And sometimes people take the gap year and travel after college and, doing some traveling. It's very, very common to kind of kick off their career somewhere else. But now this is a gentleman who's, kids are grown, career is great, but he's still feeling this pull. So meeting me has really woken him up. And then after our conversation, he was off doing some work and family things. And then we were chatting later in the night and he sends me a message to say, I was telling people about you And talking with me, he goes, now he's noticing that it's making him a better human, which I thought, wow, what a compliment. It's just waking him up. So every time we catch up, like he helped me move my luggage from one Airbnb to the next. We had dinner last night because we're just having such great conversations. And he's so aware to acknowledge that he feels very much that fate brought me to him. So over time, I'll teach him about the angels a little bit more. I've said a few things. It's a little bit much for some people to kind of catch on quickly, but this is a big part of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I have been told by my angels I had to be here for a certain period of time. Now, mind you, I have met some people from New Zealand. I had a soulmate connection with somebody from New Zealand. So I felt like I had to be here. I don't know whom I'm supposed to meet or what's going to happen. But to know that I already met somebody who's saying, this is fate. We were supposed to meet. And now we've become great buddies. And it's been really, really fun to connect with somebody who is from New Zealand, not local to Auckland, but we're just having a lovely chat. And it's nice having somebody else to interact with because I've been pretty silent in my own little world as I am adapting and adjusting to so many amazing changes. So what do you think about fate? What do you think about it when somebody comes into your life a bit unexpectedly, even if you have been asking your angels to show up and bring somebody amazing into your life? And it's just so incredible. I've only talked to this person for a couple of days and they've been helpful, they've been engaging, we've had great conversations. And I'm learning so much, but he's also learning about the power of asking for what you want and being ready to receive it. Because he keeps coming back to it like, this is fate. This is amazing. I keep telling people about this fate-filled moment, and I love it. I think that we all should embrace, receive, and celebrate fate-filled moments. All right, like, comment, and subscribe because I want to keep this fate-filled conversation going.